Fun. It's really exciting to get out there and start for the team and help out the guys more and getting them more time out there and just being as productive as I can while I'm out there.
Were you surprised at all when Coach told you were going to be a starter?
Yeah, I was actually shocked. He told me about 4 hours before the Cal game, and then I walked in and he said, "You're starting tonight." And I had like this shocked look on my face, like, "Are you kidding me?" And I was actually really excited. My heart started going. I had a smile on my face, and I was happy about it.
And obviously, your role has changed, but do you look at what you offer the team has changed? Are you trying to do anything differently now that you're in this role, or is it do the same things that kind of got you there in the first place?
Just, of course, do the same things that got me there, because coming off the bench, all I did was just bring some energy to the team, get out there and try to rebound and do what I can. And now that I'm starting, I'm still doing the same things, trying to get out there, rebound, play as much defense as possible, and play as well as defense as I can.
You gonna prepare any differently?
No, not at all. The biggest difference between really going out there and starting and coming off the bench for me is being called into the starting lineup. It's something new. But besides that, on the court, I don't change anything I've done in the past. I just come out and play some hard basketball.
Will you be on Derek Williams initially?
I'm not sure. We haven't really spoken about what we're going to do with Arizona defensively, whether I'm on him or Reeve Nelson is on him. Either way, our goal is to shut him down and to hold him to not what he does normally. So
how do you do that?
He's a scorer and he's just a beast, so I know we're probably going to send a red at him and double team him a little bit. I don't know exactly what Coach Allen has planned, but I know we're going to come out really strong defensively, and playing at Arizona is a big challenge. It's a hard place to play in, but we're ready and we're getting more prepared in practice yesterday and today.
He played against him back in AAU ball. Some, didn't he?
I don't know if I caught Derek out in AAU ball, but there's a little men's league that goes over at Windward at night times, and Derek will come sometimes, and then I'll play against him there, and I've known him for a little while. And then we played against each other in an all-star game my senior year in high school.
So you've seen how he's grown and changed since high school?
Yeah, a lot. He's a great player, and nothing but respect for Derek. He's a friend of mine. I like him.
You said it's a tough place to play down in Arizona. Is this a particularly big weekend for you guys? Because getting a win down there would be such a big one for you.
It's a huge weekend for us. To get out there and actually win in Arizona would help us stay on UW's heels in the Pac-10. At the same time, Arizona's ranked high in the RPI, so it's going to do better with us when it comes down to tournament time.
Are you guys starting to sort of, check bracketology on ESPN?
Not too much, because we're just worried about more of getting what we need to get done. Right now, we're in the middle of Pac-10, and we just need to win some games and make sure that we're getting this done before we think about the tournament.
Have you really talked with Josh about the change in roles and kind of what has given you any pointers about starting on that kind of stuff?
Well, Josh is actually happy because he's not out there getting fouls right off.
Okay.
So I know that he's happy about that. But whether it's Josh starting or me starting, both of us are coming out with as much intensity to score, defend, rebound, or anything we need to do for the team. So whether he's starting or I'm starting, it really doesn't make a difference to us. We both know that we need to come out and play.
Between his offense and your defense, you kind of are like a two-headed monster kind of thing. Do you look at it that way, or do you want to score more, and do you tell him he needs to play better defense?
I don't ever tell him he needs to play. I try to tell him that he needs to stop fouling a little bit, because he gets confused at some of his fouls, which I see as fouls. He doesn't see it as fouls, but my main thing isn't to go out and score 30 points a game or 20 points a game. It's really to do what the team needs me of. And I know Josh, once he gets a ball, I play against him in practice every day, so I know it's almost impossible to stop him from scoring without fouling him. But I know he'll get out there and play his offense and score the points that we need him to score while I'm out there defending or doing whatever else they need me to do out there.
Okay. Are you satisfied that you redshirted last year, and what did it do for you? Do you think that year?
I was upset about it at first initially, because I wanted to come out and play like any other person wants to come and play basketball. But after looking back on it, I think my redshirt year is a great year, because I got to sit out, watch what the team does, and practice every day. I only get better in practice, get strong in the weight room. So now that my opportunity is here, I'm ready for it.
Did you talk to Coach Allen last year about redshirting, or did you know you were going to redshirt?
I didn't originally know that I was going to redshirt, but after the fact, I was okay with it, and I knew why he wanted to redshirt me to prepare me for times like these, and I'm happy that I did redshirt.
Is this harder, easier than you thought it was going to be once you finally got out there?
It's actually, it's not whether harder or easier. I think it's a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be, because I know it's a lot of pressure coming out and playing for any university, let alone UCLA. But it was a lot more fun, and I have fun on the court and doing what I can do to help this team. It's a lot of fun.
What's most fun about it?
I think the guys on the team, we have a lot of jokesters on this team. You can't really see it, but we crack a lot of jokes off the court during the games and practice and everything. So I just love playing with these guys.
Who's the funniest?
During the game?
I don't know if I could say who's the funniest, because Josh is a fool, and so is this guy Honeycutt, and we have some characters on our team. So I think it's just overall funny just being with these guys every day.
A lot of them say you, Anthony.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I'm that funny, but I think I might just play off their jokes a little bit more than anything.
So during the game, you have running jokes going?
Well, it's not like running jokes. It's if one person if I make a mistake on the court, instead of them coming down on me, they crack a joke like to let me know, okay, it's okay, just keep playing basketball. And I do the same thing for them, more to calm each other than just out there playing around. We're definitely not just out there cracking jokes and playing around. We're just more like supporting each other in an easier way than yelling back at one another.
Best appropriate joke you've heard in the last week from one of the clowns?
Huh?
And what's the best appropriate printable joke you've heard?
Remember, we're recording.
In the last week
I don't
from
care.
one
You
of
can
the
erase it.
I don't know exactly if it's one joke, but Josh always gets on Brendan Lane about how he can't make a jumper. But you see Brendan Lane comes out there and makes his jumpers, he makes his threes and stuff, but Josh just likes to crack on him from time to time. It's pretty funny because Josh and I are guarding each other in practice, so I hear all the stuff he says to everybody under his breath, which is really hilarious.
You need a tape recorder one time and tape that thing.
Yeah.
Gotta mic you up.
Yeah,
Can Josh make it
hilarious. I don't think so, but he's working on it. He's getting better every day in practice. The funniest thing is Josh and I together, since we are the two biggest people on the team, we just feel free that we could pick on anyone smaller than us. So sometimes we pick on Zeke or Jimmy or anything like that. It's just really fun to go out there and be with these guys.
So you were bullying when you were younger, too, because you were bigger than everyone?
I wasn't a bully when I was younger. I was actually the nicest person anyone ever met, but it's just fun to mess with my teammates since I can do it now.
There you go.
Now that you're in the starting lineup, is Fat Sal's off limits?
Fat Sal's has been off limits for a while now. I actually love the guys that work at Fat Sal's, and the food is delicious. But I think that's more of an off-season thing for me.
No going there during the season.
Yeah, of course not.
Thanks.